Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is your Skinner Fox. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, the Bronze Age Reborn, and we're continuing on as Sparta, as we now have formed the Empire of Achaia. Now, the goal, so that might just raise a few questions on what is the goal for the rest of the run. So the goal, pretty much for me, is to go ahead and try and take up as much of the land as possible, all the way up into, I guess, the Greek peninsula right here. We want to try to go here and take the rest of Aetolia, Doria, Orestes, Macedon, and all of this up here. And I think once I do that, um, we pretty much call it there probably. We're probably also going to start taking over some of these ocean nations. We might even try to take Crete. But I think once we do that, I think we might actually call the run. So that's probably several episodes down the road still. But yeah, that's going to be kind of the goal. We're going to go ahead and take over all of this and even Crete if possible. We'll see how we're doing at that point in time. But yeah, everything seems to be going pretty good. I'm enjoying this. This seems to be nice. Let's go ahead and let's, without further ado, get started. So we did just go ahead and take over this island nation as we ended the last episode. I think I was in the middle of trying to hand this off, and I wasn't quite sure who I wanted to give it to, so let's go ahead and hand that off. Let's try and find someone who's old. Um, he's got several kids, so no. Let's see. I want to try to give this off to somebody who I think would probably be who probably wouldn't be married to anybody. Let's give it to this lady right here. She might be married with kids. No, she's not. So this probably will come back to us here relatively shortly, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that part. We might actually see if there's any kingdom provinces right here to take. Oh, there is. So we can take pretty much all of the West Cyclades right now. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and raise up. We're not going to call our allies here. We're going to call our house members. This should be enough people, I would imagine. Oh, I can vassalize somebody. Let's go ahead and do that. Don't know exactly where that is. Oh, must have been this like one little tiny province right there that split off from Arcadia. So that's fine. We'll do that. Okay, so the goal here, let's see, we have a total of 4260 in troops. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do as far as landing on their island. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, hold up. We got some traits here. You gain the trait humble. You also request a friendship with that, and you get 1% chance of getting a wise man. So let's see what humble does for us. Humble is just good all around, which wouldn't be bad. Cynical is actually, I think, just really bad. There's not much of a reason to get that. Content, I also don't think is very good either. Well, actually, no. I think actually in this case, content is actually better than the rest of them. Let's go ahead and let's do that, and we'll also take the reduction in stress as well. I'm actually kind of curious as to why they went after that piece of land right there with our ally. That was kind of weird because yeah, that's definitely was not the best choice for them. Let's go ahead and get this right here. Go ahead and get this guy to lead our troops. That might be 100 right there. I'm not 100%. No, it's at 90, which is extremely inconvenient, but I think we should be fine. We'll go here and we'll siege up one piece of land here. Yeah, they reduced it obviously because they wouldn't re-siege that, but I'm fine. That's okay. Next, if we don't end up getting the 100% off of this and then hurry up and taking that, we'll probably just try to find a way to attack them. We do have this guy at 21. We have a Chief Diviner here. Now we do have a lot of land that popped up out of nowhere. That's not ideal. Let's see what the faction is. We have a huge Disillusion faction. Ooh, that's not real good. And now we're going to immediately go back and re-siege this real fast because if not, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so first things first, we need to go ahead and force demands here to get this war out of the way. Disband that. We're at We had a lot here. Let's go ahead and give this off to. Let's give it to this guy here, and we're going to give him everything here. We're going to give him all these pieces of land, I think, and we'll keep the big one for us. Now, okay, so we have a big dissolution faction that is now against us here. Let's see what we can do. Bring my ragdoll. Let's see, how old is this kid now? He's at 12, so he's getting closer to. He's getting closer to the point where he can actually be old enough to rule. The dissolution faction has went down. The liberty faction has gone down quite a bit as well. I think once our troops start to regain a little bit, I think we might be okay there. Let's go ahead and increase some of these guys here. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of gold there, but I think that if we increase some of those troops, it might also help with um, the total amount of troops that will go against these factions. Because if they come together and they're like, trying to, you know, put all their troop numbers together and go over mine, if I actually increase my men at arms, it'll give them a higher threshold to have to reach anyway. So that'd probably be good. Um, Vengeful, not really what I want. Chest, I don't think I want that one either. Stubborn, I really don't want that one as much. I think I'm just going to go with Vengeful here. I think that, yeah, I think Vengeful's going to be fine. Diplomacy goes down, but I'm not too worried about that. But the 15 Dread is actually not too bad either. Let us see. We actually do have a book up here, Learning and Devotion, and we're going to go with that one still. Yeah, this is. If we destroy that, we'll get 22 gold. I'm not too worried about any of these. Let's see. It says our court grandeur is down lower than what it's supposed to be, so let's do that, I guess. Bring it up a little bit, and then actually, and we'll do that one as well. We'll go ahead and bump these up to that, and that'll be fine. We'll go up a little bit in cost overall, but I'm not worried too much. All right, let's check an eye on these factions here, because I'll not be threatened. Cool. Okay, so this is the Liberty faction. So let's see what our total troop. Let's see what the total troops are. Oh, this isn't horrible. Okay, this isn't. I mean, it's not great. Like, I mean, you obviously don't want to have this war go on right now. But in all honesty, I would. I can much prefer this over like a much larger stack than that. I kind of was half expecting it to be much worse. Let's go ahead and ransom off some of these prisoners here. Just to kind of clean up our little tab right here. All right, and I guess who's the leaders over here? So what we're going to do is we're going to raise all of our troops over here. What does this look like for this faction over here? So the Dissolution faction's only got one person in it with a total of 2649 troops. That's really not much anything at all. All right, and we're going to go over here and we're going to siege up this guy's capital right now. Veto, we're not doing that right now. We're not having her revoke titles right now. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, we're already at 66%, so they're gonna have to start really getting to work here. We're gonna get to 100 before you know it. So okay, and we did in fact have a war get called against us while this is happening. I am not at all worried about this. We're gonna go ahead and call this guy as well. The good thing about this is that this gets all of our allies like really close to our land. So like if we do end up having a bunch of wars happen one after the other, we are in a pretty good spot. Banish them off. Honestly, and that's also good too. If they go up there and attack those guys, we might be in a good spot there as well. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, if they come into our land and they start attacking our enemies, that actually makes things really good and easy for us. Veto. 25 days. We're at 87. Where's this guy at? So all his troops are indeed up here. Oh, and this is his big giant stack right there. So we'll have to we're gonna march our guys over here and start. Oh no, this is gonna take too long. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna march our guys up here. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for troops? We have enough to actually beat him, I think. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, let's do this. And let's march our guys onto the ocean right here. We do need a somebody to actually lead us here, so we're gonna do that. Okay, hold up. So we're losing this, it says. So mercenaries, golly, we don't have enough. We need 358. It says already hired. 4. Okay, hold up. So we're gonna do a little bit of finagling here to get some money. No, it's not gonna work either. Okay, so we are just gonna have to do this. Okay, hold on. First of all, let's just white piece this. I think it's fine where we're at here. Okay, cool. And my character did become of age, which also helps. We're going to go ahead and approve that marriage, which is awesome. All right, choose a lifestyle here. So stewardship is well and beyond good. Let's go ahead and let's get martial as our focus right now. I don't see there being a need to worry about that. Let's march all of our guys over here to link them up. All right, so we're at 50. Okay, so we're at strong enough numbers to be able to beat this guy, I believe. It was really inconvenient this guy was right there because he was like crossing that right there, and yeah, it made it a little bit difficult for us. But I think we're okay overall now. Let us hold court real quick. Here, the petitioners. Let's see. Fine, I'll do that. I don't care too much. Let's do that. Let's do that, and that's fine. Okay. Veto. Okay, I need this lady to like. I need to swing the scales in favor of me here because this is kind of getting ridiculous here, where she needs to just chill out. All right, enforce demands here. Let's get this out the way, and let's go ahead and lower all of our stuff. So overall, we did fine. We got to we got to where we became of age, which is good. Now we can actually have kids and stuff, and I believe that our spouse is doing fine. Okay, and I got her to convert to Aegean. We are strong too, which is a good trait, and I mean that's fine. I don't care if she's a child of concubine; it doesn't make any difference. You can end your entrenched regency, sure, but we're gonna have to swing scales pretty hard, which is not gonna happen for another 2 years at least. So we're just gonna have to work on that. Yeah, sure, fine. Okay, let's see. So as far as factions go, there's just one dissolution faction, which I could care less about at this point. And I do believe that we're probably getting to the point where we can just go to war against her, which is what I think I'm going to just go ahead and do. We're going to call in our house members again, which they should join without any problems. I'm not going to call in our allies. I'm not worried about that. Okay, these guys are a little bit far away, but I don't really care. I'll give them enough time to gain some troops if they haven't all like gathered yet from the previous war. And we're just gonna go straight for. Actually, we might go straight for them. I think that might just be the best thing. mean, yeah, I don't see this being a problem. Yep. Okay. Let's go and see what we can take here. There's an avalanche? What? Oh, that's crazy. We should help them recover. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not going to take the 10% loss to that. No, we're not going to get a side right there. We're not going to do that. Because we're young, we still have a long time to have kids with this character, so not at all worried about that. We're going to just go straight for the capital here. Alright, and they're about to get this place, and we're about to get this one, so that's good. Decline, no. We're definitely not going to do that. Veto, definitely not. There we go. Got to the 100%. I just wanted this war to be over with. Disband. There we go. All right, and we got a new martial perk, which is good. We're going to go to Bellum Justum, so we can at least get some bring those costs to press claims down. We do have 2 prisoners to ransom off, which is good. And I need this person to. Man, I'm just needing this to be over and done with. Who is this person? Like, they landed? Let me see if I can't assassinate her. I wonder if that's even possible. I wonder, like, if we can actually get this done in a reasonable amount of time. Well, that's going to have to wait till the next episode because we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, and it means a great deal. And again, guys, we'll see you guys next time.